Hello and welcome back to Songs of Six. Welcome back, brothers. Welcome back. We had so much to go over. I missed this. I always miss the religious buildings, probably because I don't really view religion as a important thing in this game, because if you don't have it, it really doesn't do anything. It just gives you a boost. But we've got a lot of stuff to go over. I really haven't changed any of this region here. The Emevians pretty much stayed the same, although I did upgrade their fight pits all throughout the city. And I gave access to more service goods, basically like fabric. I think they're getting access to fish, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, let's actually check. Yeah, they have leather, fish, everything that the good old Emevians could need, they're getting right now. We've got a huge army, by the way, as well, because each of these regions has a training ground. In the last episode, I was talking about getting these regions set up with a training ground. Now I've got this region already done. I was able to do the Dundarians over here, finishing organizing them. I gave them more training grounds, and I also have the metal smelter, the base, like the biggest one we're gonna have probably, or need to have, and we've got 15,000 iron here, so we're chilling with iron. You can see there's a little exit here where we have a boiler. We have a little warehouse for the boiler right next to it. Then we have a giant janitor to kind of keep this whole area upkept. Then we have a nice warehouse for it. The training grounds right here for the I almost said Dundarians, the Bretonians and the Talapis. And then we have another new archery range here, and I kind of fixed it up, made it look nice. Then we have the imports zone here, and the difference between them is basically this is resources. You can see these are all the different resources I need. They don't have a wide radius, and there's not a lot of workers here. Usually I have 10 because I feel like that's worth it, especially for a building this big. But the idea is that the resources come in via the world map, and they just put them here because it's the closest place for them to drop them off. And this one is specifically for food and other goods that are coming in. And then we have 10 guys working. Oh, we don't even have anyone working here anyways. That's fine, because ideally the people are bringing it here for us. We don't need to have people working here unless we wanted to deliver it somewhere, and we don't care for that. And we have the housing for the delivery workers right here, as well as a janitor, a warehouse, and a food stall. Some services right here along the way. I upgraded the human zone. So I keep mistaking this area as the human zone. This is the human zone. I went and put a bathhouse with a library on either side. This is kind of reminiscent of like the Romans. They put their libraries and stuff all around, and we've got a little warehouse here with coal in it. Stockpile up for this bathhouse to keep up. We've also got this warehouse here with a massive amount of storage space, although we are always out of paper. I don't know what the deal is. I have a deal for paper I should be purchasing. Oh, I see. So they just aren't grabbing it and bringing it over here. Can I set them to grab from that export depot specifically? No, I kind of figured. So what I'll have to do is put a hauler right in here, and that's fine because I don't care. We've got space for it. Put that up there. And actually keep 2 guys on that, so that's their current duty is to grab that stuff. We went in and we already had these barbers. We put a grand arena. Because I got the libraries, 2 of them, I was able to get enough knowledge to get this, and you can see we have 10,000 more just stored away waiting to use. We have a restaurant, some nice guard posts in here, massage parlor going on. They're having some fun in here, as well as an inn. I have tourism available, but as you can see, not very happy with their experience with us. Yeah, ruled and built by some turd named Fiend. Stay away. Being a human, I went to see the city's laboratories, and it saddened me to say they are in a deplorable state. Could not find a vacant speaker anywhere. And number 1 is a nice place to stay. Nice place to stay. So they like the inn, but they don't like anything else. There's no speakers apparently, so I think that's one thing we should probably do is put some speakers right in here. Kind of put them tucked in. Put them over here, right there. Something like that. And then we have a tavern here. Trying to keep up with the amount of services necessary to actually, or rather alcohol being made to keep up with this building. But that's a whole story in itself, and I'll have to do considerable more work on the refinement zone for that. We have a baker here, big old baker for Dundarians and humans to work together, and they make the bread for all of the people, although we have 0 bread. It's funny because I'm talking like I've got some, but I don't have any bread, and I don't know why. I think it's because this building here does not have any grain. So what we'll do is get this building here built, and then structure, put a little door there. This is how I've been doing it for pretty much everything, though, especially along the mountains. Just willy-nilly, you know, just going for it. Having fun. Not really going for any specific, like, optimization or anything. Just having the best fun I can. You can see these guys, they should be... They're saying there's nothing to fetch. Well, what the heck are you talking about, son? There's tons of stuff right there to fetch. Well, how about this? Why don't I do the opposite variant of it? The transport. We'll have the transport along the road. I feel like it's best to have it here. We'll have 2 of them. And then we'll put a road going down here. Kind of like that. And then we've got lots of stuff to show. Still not even done with all the stuff I've done. Obviously, we put in a ton more libraries, upgraded all these houses with the grand stone. I went and built the Garthimes, their own beautiful little Garthimi palace pleasure area here, where we've got the Sithalon mine. They love doing this shit. They love working here. So they've got that, and then they have their services right outside of it. All their housing. They have the largest dungeon in the area. That's kind of to supplement the humans not having a dungeon yet. And they have all kinds of nice services tucked in here, or at least visual modifiers, things to make them feel better. Then we have 2 Garthimi hatcheries, trying to produce as many Garthimis as possible so we can boost our cannon fodder. Speaking of which, we're going to have to make a new regiment soon. And we have 3 training grounds of 50 each, so that we can constantly be training these Garthimis. And we have the little bug-shaped, egg-shaped building here, ready to go for all these people to live here, and then we're going to fill this with whatever else we could possibly need. Looks like I accidentally dug out a little bit too much here. We don't want to get outside like that. Although the enemy can dig through this stuff. This is mostly for the visual sake of it. We're going to fill this with something. I have no clue yet. I have not really come to terms with what I want the Garthimis to do. So we're going to set this to deliver here. Grain. We'll put 6 people there. And then we can delete this. They should get to work. Yep. They're grabbing the grain, loading the transport up, and then they're going to take that bitch off. Straight on over to where it needs to go. Yep. Delivery. Delivery. Delicious, delicious. Bread back on the menu, boys. Back on the menu. And then we go over to here. We have the brewer. So we have a bunch of guys working here. We may as well set the second one to do the exact same thing, but with grain from there. And we'll set 6 people to work there. And they will get to work on that. Looks like we should put a road in here, and then I think, yep, that fits another transport. We're not going to need to, oops, I almost made a big mistake there. We're not going to need to actually put the grain here, but I will put something else, probably like cotton. We have to get these guys funneling the resources that need to get funneled to where they need to go. Some of these, like overflowing things like cotton, I don't need to worry about. But like opiates, no, yeah, opiates I need to worry about. Mostly I don't need to worry about anything. Maybe leather. Give a leather delivery to over here. Build this building up. Upgrade this a little bit so that there's more space for resources. Oh, we'll do wood. Actually, nah, I'd rather put the wood over here. We'll build a. I'll build a dedicated one when I'm on my spare time. But yeah, this is basically how it's been going. It's just like blasting through it. We've got our export depots here, and then import depots for the stuff I care about or kind of get stuck on. If I need extra, it goes there. Close this for now. And yeah, we're doing phenomenal. I've got the goal, like I said, to cover at least most of the map. I don't think it's possible to cover every square inch, but if I can, I will. I'm already at 1.4 thousand people, and we're pretty densely populated as it stands. Only the humans have a wide area, and the amphibians do. But that's to be expected, because I'd like to spread them out more and more. And we'll only have large numbers of them, like the humans, in specific areas. And then we'll have the training grounds. Like, we need to build a specific fort. This isn't the fort. This is just the area for them to work. I think that the fort will probably be here. Like, right in here. And I'll put all of my training. We'll put housing. We'll put all kinds of services. It's going to be, like, the most massive area. I'm going to have to fill this whole area up with military stuff, with the purpose of their housing will be open for anyone, and the people who live there will be able to go do odd jobs wherever they live, unless they are like all the way over here, in which case they're just gonna be homeless until we figure out in the future when Jake actually gets us designation to zones for races, because god dang it, man, they get so annoying when they're homeless because you designate their houses to be like specific, and then they're all on the other side of the city, and you're trying to get them to come back, and they're not. They choose to go work at a hauler at the other side, not the hauler that's right next to them. But that is the way of life in songs. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is going to be a shorter one, but that's because I had a huge clan folk video yesterday, and there's a lot more stuff coming in. I've been putting a lot of time into different city builders, trying to learn them and get good at them, at least, or try to have a little fun. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the city. Honestly, my favorite part to top it off is this here. This was the thing for me here. I just wanted to have all of this iron. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.